Welcome back to another walk around and test drive at Coyote Classics, and this is going to be a fun one. This is a real deal 1969 Chevelle Super Sport. You can probably already tell from the sound of the exhaust, but this thing's got a lot of power and is a lot of fun to drive.
And a real Super Sport.
Yeah.
You know, it's very hard to document a 69 Super Sport, and we have one.
$396 under the hood. It runs great. Power brakes, power steering, and this here's a vacuum canister for those power brakes, having that big 396.
We just put a new booster on it as well. Got brand new intake. It's a nice car. It runs and drives fantastic. And this just a cool car.
It is. And so the reason that, you know, for 69 Chevelles made in America, it's impossible to tell by the VIN or by the trim tag if you have a real Super Sport. Lucky enough, this is a Canadian built car. Therefore, on the trim tag, it lists that as factory 396 Super Sport car with a cowl tag. And that's all decoded in the description of this YouTube video and on our website. So real Super Sport, beautiful paint, which is done here recently. Great looking engine compartment too.
It is. It's a, you know, it's got show quality paint, exterior wise. Interior, some of it's original, so it's, you know, shows just a little bit of wear, but a real cool Super Sport.
It is.
Front bumper's in excellent shape. Headlight eyebrows and grille is all original and in real nice shape as well. Gap's nice and even from front to back. Back side of the hood lines up great on both sides. I love the torque thrust and I love the stance on this one. Doors fit great. You know, as we go around it, it's just a sweet looking car. Disc brakes in the front.
And I like the color with the white Super Sport stripes. I like the 60, well, of course you like the 70 over the hood and trunk stripes, but the 69 Super Sport stripe to me is just iconic.
Yeah, it's sharp. I'm not a huge fan of 68s. That's my least favorite Chevelle, but a 69 looks great. And I like it. It doesn't have a vinyl top as well.
Yeah.
Speaking of the vinyl top, so with the tops, this is your quarter lead line, and it's absolutely feel that. Feel how smooth that is.
Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
Nice. It's like glass.
So no paint imperfections there. When they, a couple little spots of buffing compound, that'll just take a little time to get all of that off. But they left the original seams in there. Back bumper is excellent. Dual exhaust sounds nice and it looks nice. We got the trunk lid just ajar a little bit. Let's go into that quick. Bottom of the trunk lid was all repainted nicely as well. Jams are nice. Got a spare tire with a matching tire, doesn't it? Brand new. You're always going to have just a little bit of surface rust when you leave these mats in. But go to our website, coyoteclassics.com. Make sure you check out the undercarriage pictures as well. But the paint and body is super straight. And like I said, passenger side door fits perfect on the front and the back. Stripe lines up nicely. Over the wheel wells was great. We kind of showed you all along the bottom. Corner of the door is nice. Door jamb paint is excellent. Door panels have been replaced. That's in great shape. Seats have been replaced at some time, I'm guessing, but yeah, maybe not. You got just a little seam split here. It's a little bit is on the seam. Carpet's been replaced. It's got the correct Super Sport steering wheel. Dash pad is excellent. Paint on the dash is nice. And whoever had it decided to get rid of the factory shifter and do, because it's kind of a hot rod. It's got a B&M shifter in it.
With a manual valve body too.
Manual valve body, okay. Dome light works, but it's original headliner. There is a little stitching in there. Someone has repaired before, but all in all, nice tight headliner. It's got the correct GM seat belts for 3 in the back. Door panels and the back seat is excellent. New scuff plates. Like I said, it's just a nice super sport. And Dalton, this driver's side door fits as good as the passenger, doesn't it?
It does. It's a good solid car.
Over the wheel wells, behind the quarter, everything is great. No bubbles, no blisters anywhere on it. Again, that lead line is gorgeous here. Don't see any chips on it anywhere, do you?
No, I haven't yet.
Just a couple little buffing spots is all.
Like I said, the finish on the paint too, you rub the back of your hand across it, it's just smooth as
Very, very
smooth as
nice.
silk.
It's just a little piece of dirt here. Doors open and close nice and easy. When they repainted it, you can tell they did new door handles as well. So they fit great. Rubbers were replaced during the time of paint. Corner of the doors are good. When they did it, the hood and doors and everything were taken off. Right down here, we have the fuel pump and a transmission cooler. Seat, you know what I said earlier? I think these seats might be original D.
They could be. I mean, the
Yeah, they're a little
is-
worn. Headliner and seats. Back seat's excellent though. You know, probably hasn't had much use.
And it could be too because of, you know, according to the trim tag from the factory is black bucket seat interior.
Yeah, good. Here's our factory radio, delete. Okay.
Down on the
It's even got a fuel pressure gauge. You know, could take that out if you wanted to. You wouldn't need it, but like I said, the previous owner liked it. Amp gauge is working. Look at the oil pressure. Over 100 pounds
Great
revved
oil
up
pressure.
at an idle at 72. Okay.
as mentioned on the left down there, you have
Tach's the same, Phantom stuff all the way along. Everything matches. Tach works.
horn even works.
Wipers work good. Heater fan works.
That's
Isn't that
awesome.
cool? Dome light works too, D. Just like I said, I mean, it's a little, if you want to, the exterior and the drivetrain is awesome. If you want to freshen up the interior, basically the front seats.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a headliner, but I don't mind it, the original. But the front seats could probably be refreshened up a little bit with new pads. A lot of room in them though.
Yeah, it does.
See how she runs. Like I said, it's reverse valve body, right? First, second, third.
Yep.
So, which is kind of nice too. That way you're going through the gears, you just hammer it down.
This thing is, I've drove it a couple times. It's just very responsive, fun to drive.
We did all new brakes on the front. We had it, just had it all aligned, put a new intake, new booster. We've had this for a while, never able to get it quite all together, you know?
Yeah.
Fix the gas gauge, just little by little, they just take time to get them right, you know? Put a nice firm shift. Here's your brakes, look at that. The guys did a great job. Speedometer works as well. Brakes are excellent. Gas gauge shows we got about a gallon or two in her.
That's a nice car. And even how when they painted it, they took stuff off, but they got it to line up really good again when they put it back on. You know,
They
you look
did.
across the hood, it's just flat, nicely aligned.
We've got this idle set up right now where it's relatively cold. You know what I mean? It's not super warmed up yet, and it's still at like 500 or 600, and it's just sitting here idling fine. But that thump is what I like.
Yeah.
You know, if we sell this to somebody with a little different climate, a little something like that, you just got to turn that idle up a little bit to suit your climate.
Yeah.
Just do a rolling start with the old girl.
Holy shit. Man. That thing's awesome.
Yeah, that was about 4,500 RPM there at 70 something, probably. Let's just kind of show them where we're at in third right now. So 60 mile an hour, and that feels like that's kind of what we're doing.
I think it's got 411s in it.
Yeah, it does probably. I mean, you're pushing probably 3,000. We did all that fun stuff, and we didn't hit over 45, 4,600 RPMs tops.
Nice.
So here's another thing I want to point out. So we're just getting here. We always like to keep the idle just where it won't die. That's why I kind of like it. And we're in gear. So the idle's doing good.
Yeah, idle's nice. Good oil pressure.
Here's up in neutral.
Even warmed
Park
up at an
indicator
idle,
works
you got
good too.
60 pounds of oil pressure.
Yeah, our temp's at 155 now, so that's good. Should we just hit her one more time?
I'd wait till the semi goes by.
Man, brand new SS steering wheel. This feels great in your hand with this Quicksilver shifter.
Yeah.
Let's watch. You watch the road, I'll watch the tach.
Sounds good.
Hey, look at that behind us, dude. Definitely pausing.
Oh, man.
All right, those are like 5,300 chips. It's fun.
Yeah, it's a sweet car.
Look at this.
Jesus. I like a 110 right there.
Am I making you a little nervous?
A little bit. Yeah, we're moving. This thing drives awesome.
Here's
though.
your brakes. Yeah, I'm in love with it. I really am. Look at this thing. We better let the drone catch up a little bit.
Yeah.
So, reverse valve body. So just bam, right up to first. You're ready to roll again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is sweet. What a car.
It is a car. It is a car.
Yeah. Man. Drives great.
Stops great. That's pretty important too. Look at that. I mean, just it doesn't throw you through the windshield.
And even if we
It's a
didn't
nice
really on
steady
this
stop.
test drive, but even if you just wanted to cruise it, the suspension, the handling, everything is on. It's awesome. Check it out on the site, coyoteclassics.com.
It is.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next test drive.